Hello from Crazy World. First, I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope that the world is not too crazy for you and that we're all learning to live in this whole new craziness. I'll be honest, I'm going through phases. Like at first I was like, meh, whatever. And then I was sad. And the past few days I'm just angry. I'm just kind of over all of it, and I'm tired. This is going to sound funny. I'm tired of being told what to do. I'm tired of being told how to do it, and all of those things, which sounds really dumb, but it is. So I posted a video this morning of a super cool consultant turning our hand soaps, but you can do this with any hand soap, into foaming hand soap, because let's be honest, first of all, hand soap is hard to find. Second of all, we're using like 1,000,000 ounces of it lately. So not only is it hard to find, but you're using more of it. So we need to learn how to stretch that out some. And a way to do that is turning your regular hand soap into foaming hand soap. And it's really not that hard. They have cute, like Kimberly in the video that I posted, she had a super cute little dispenser and all of that jazz. And I posted what I bought, and I'll show you guys, but it doesn't have to be an expensive thing, and we're all stretching our money. So I think it's kind of a win all around. So I made some already to try it out, because I wanted to make sure that I did it right before I popped on here and showed you guys. So I wanted to make sure I did it right, and it worked. And at first I was like, dude, like it's all water, like that's not gonna work. But it works. Now I had to tweak it a little bit, to make it work so that it wasn't super watery, but we'll explain that to you. I should have grabbed a towel, but we'll grab one here. Hey Ashley, so I want to show you, this is what I bought. It was this kit off of Amazon, and it had two of them. It had two of these top portions, this whole thing. So it came with two of them, and it came with these waterproof labels. Oh, I didn't know I had 2 packs. It came with these waterproof labels to stick on the front, and you can use any jar that you want. And I used mason jars. That's what I picked. And first of all, you have to, what comes in it, and I'm at like this weird angle because I couldn't quite figure out where to put it so you guys could still see me. So just, that's what. So it comes with 2 pieces. This is your part that you're gonna stick on your mason jar or any jar that you want, and it said specifically on this what type of jar, if it's all regular mouth canning jars, but they had like other ones. And it was like $11. It was $11 for the 2 pumps, so to be able to turn 2 different sinks into foaming. And it fits on there. And then this fits in here. You do have to trim this little thing down here, and of course I forgot scissors, so we'll do that. So this is how I did it, is I kind of looked to see, and then I had scissors, but I don't have them here. So I would chop off. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, it worked. So I left mine, I think, yeah, I left mine with a little bit of a bend in it. I don't know if it's necessary or important or anything like that, but that's what I did. And then what you'll do when you're all done is you'll screw this on, and then it's got the little clip thing. And then you have your pump, and it's now going to be foaming. It says on the back, 5 parts water to 1 part soap is like the technical description. So this is from the bathroom. I have Christmas Cottage in this one. So this is from our bathroom on my sink. So on a mason jar, this is how I did it the first time, and then I'll tell you what I did to make it like better. On my mason jars, there's these lines. So my original thought was I'm going to fill it to soap to this one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of water. because that's 1 part soap and 1 part water, right? That's what I did. That was my original thought process, because it says like each line is 1/4. So we're hopefully not going to make a big huge mess. So I'm going to fill it to that line there, which at first, because in that video she hardly had any soap, but I don't know how around hers was, and I thought, oh Lord, that's like I did everything wrong. So I filled it up to there, and then I did warm water. Y'all can't see my water, but that's what I'm doing, warm water. And then I'm going to fill it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to fill it up to that line right there. And I did it on the side like she did, so it kind of ran down in there so it didn't suds up. And no matter what I did, it still kind of suds. So that's, make sure I don't drop it. No, my luck, I will. So it's still sudsed up. It is what it is. And I'm a little bit higher than the line. And you can see that it's kind of separate. So I did swirl it the first time like she did. Let me scoop out some suds. I did swirl it around like she did last time, but I'm not going to do that this time and see if it changes anything. So we're going to stick this in here. Like I said, we can see it's separate. So I'm just going to flip it just a little. You don't want it to be like, you don't want it to break down, because that's what soap does. In water, when you use it, you know, you're scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing, and it breaks down. I don't want to say evaporates, but it breaks down to the point where there's no soap. So I don't really want to mix it. So let's see. Let's see if it's going to work. It did the other time, so it's working. Okay, so see, it's not mixed up enough because it's just soap coming up the little tubey thing. Does that make sense? So let's swirl and see if that makes it any better. Because it said if, on the back of this, it said like if your soap was too thick. Yeah. If your soap is too thick, it can clog the dispenser. So let's see if this is better. But there's like a fine line. There we go, that's better. There's a fine line between it being foamy and it being watery. Because the first time I did this, like I said, the first time I did it, it foamed, but it was kind of like, once you started scrubbing your hands together, it was gone like that. So. And we've got, and it's a good consistency. So this works really good. So what I did the last time in my one over here that was too watery, so like if you mix it, and like I said, you can do this with any hand soap. You can go buy Kroger hand soap. I don't give a crap what you buy. But if you do it and it's too watery, and you'll know, like I was able to tell right away that this was too thick because it was having a hard time pumping. And I could tell the first time I made that, it was too watery because like I said, when it went on my hands and I went to rub it around, it just like turned to liquid super fast. I opened it up and I added a few more pumps. I just opened it up and did like 3 more pumps, swirled it just a tiny bit, and we were good to go. So if it's too watery, add just a tiny little bit more of soap. And if it's too thick, swirl it around a little bit more. Like I said on the post, I do love our bottles. I think they're very cute, they're very festive, and I like that it says what's in it. But let's be honest, hand soap is a hot commodity right now. It's hard to find, and we are washing our hands a lot more. So if we can make that one bottle go a little bit further, because, okay, I don't do math, but So this is 228 milliliters of soap. This jar is 300 milliliters to this line. So this is 300 milliliters and this is 228 milliliters. I just got kinda, I'm gonna say like 100 milliliters of soap in here, but I don't know. Like, don't quote me on that. I'm not good at math, but you get what I'm saying. This is 300, this is 228, and I still have enough soap, and this was used. I still have enough soap in here to do this again and again and again. So this can make your hand soap last 2, 3, 4 times longer than what it normally would. And it's more fun to wash your hand with foaming hand soap. It is. So I wanted to show you guys that you can do any hand soap this way. You can purchase a foaming hand soap dispenser, or like I did, buy the little thingies, the top. Yeah, you just buy the top and you attach it to any regular sized mason jar, and you now have 2 foaming hand soaps. And like I said, at first I was like, this is all liquid, it is all water, this is no wet. But you saw it works, it really is. And there we have it. So I wanted to pop on and show you guys that. We do, Scentsy still does have hand soap. We are not running out, we are not running low. So if you need some, let me know and we'll get you a hand soap. And we'll go from there. Buy some at the store. In the original post today, I posted a link to this exact one that I purchased on Amazon, and I posted a link to, like, I just put in foaming hand dispensers, and it's a link to all of those, so you don't even have to figure out what to search. So yeah, we're just kind of adult homeschooling, learning to save some money. I also have 2 other tips that we're going to share. I don't know if we'll do it this week. We'll probably do it next week, another one. And, because we're all trying to stretch our money. And it's something good to take with us even after this whole craziness is over. If we can learn some tips and tricks right now that we can save throughout the rest of our adult life, you know, I like to say I'm learning to adult better. If I can learn to adult better now during all this crisis, then it's a bonus. It's, you know, this has been worth it, kind of, sort of, whatever. But great way to take your hand soaps and turn them into a foaming hand soap, make it last longer. Kids love foaming hand soap. You can do it with anything. So if you need anything, let me know. I will be on tomorrow at some point in time, and we will go from there. So if you have any questions, shout. If you need some hand soap, shout. I can help you. So everybody have a good rest of your day in Crazy Pants Land. Bye.